Union Minister Kiren Rijiju has said that the film Article 370 takes a deep dive into Kashmir's history, especially focusing on Nehru's role in Kashmir's accession to India. Through engaging narration and striking visuals, the film unravels the complexities surrounding Kashmir's history. Well, that's the word coming in from a union minister. We have seen the kind of controversy that has happened on this entire film, while the Congress party says, and some of its leaders are on record to make that statement, that this is a propaganda by the BJP. Somewhere they're working in the backdrop. There are various activists who have come forward and said that these uncomfortable stories and this version of political history ought to be told to this generation, and it has been hidden for far too long. But we have seen that in the recent times, a lot of movie or cinema that has been presented in India has been at the center of political controversy. Pallavi with us on the broadcast. Pallavi, the word coming in from Mr. Kiren Rijiju.
Absolutely, and in fact, this movie's been given a thumbs up by many within the government and the BJP, and that is what really Anusha has stoked political controversy. I mean, we saw the kind of controversy broke out over the Kashmir files, with the Congress calling it an attempt to divide the people of Kashmir, and now the movie 370 is basically based on the revocation of Article 370. A special screening was, of course, held yesterday, but today, of course, we are having a complete thumbs up. But I'm very sure, and there already are voices. Priyank Kharge, for example, has already criticized the movie, saying that this is yet another attempt being made by the government to use cinema to divide the people and to be insensitive about the feelings of a particular section of people. And the Prime Minister too had mentioned this movie 370.
All right, Pallavi, as you put all of that into perspective, this entire controversy around this movie has just started. Just a very brief word from you, Pallavi. Not the first time that we are seeing a political controversy over a movie that has been made, especially on Kashmir.
Absolutely, and this is where I was talking in the context of Kashmir Files.
Yeah.
The Kashmir Files essentially narrated the life of the Kashmiri Pandits, and the entire movie was built on the fact that how they were completely neglected, they were forced to leave the valley, and many of them have still not been able to go back or been rehabilitated. At that point of time, the director Vivek Agnihotri too had come in for a lot of attacks from the Congress party. And because the government endorsed the movie also, the government too was equally criticized by a particular ecosystem and many opposition parties on how cinema, instead of uniting people, is now being used by this government party to divide the people.